Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back for episode 44 of our Medieval Dynasty Season 2. Today we're going to work on getting some additional fields up and possibly some more market stalls and some housing and farming huts so that we can get the fields manned. But we're going to try to see if we can't get our passive income to match our active income, because that would be awesome. But if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Alrighty, here we go. We left off right after getting a drink at the end of last episode. So there are a couple of things that I wanted to try to change around. Ooh. Oh no, it's not sorted right. I thought we had some additional people to work. Oh my god, that is so many children! Why? More than half of our village are children. We have 55 children. 43 workers and 55 children. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we know where the population of the valley is centered. Alright, so I want the hunting to continue. We need to change in our production. Somebody had pointed out to me during one of my on one of my videos that I actually had something slip through the cracks. When we were doing our prices for the best price per material, I forgot about simple bags because they weren't in the tech screen, and all of our math was done out of the technology screen. So we're going to change our guy on our sewing hut. He is no longer going to be making any simple shoes. All of that is going to be simple bags instead. And I think, in all honesty, since we are going to be making a crap ton of simple bags and selling most of them, that we're not going to worry about regular bags either. We're just going to put him all in on simple bags. Because they are 3 leather apiece, and it winds up being slightly more coin per leather. Not a terrible lot, but it's an increase, so that's something. Okay, so 19 times 3 is 57. And how much leather are we actually gathering? 240. That is a hell of a lot more than 57. Okay, so the other question is, how much are the kitchens using? Let's see, our food demand is 1369.2 divided by... I forget how much potage gives us. So we're going to go check, because we can. We're right here by a storage. I think it's 30, but I could be wrong. Nope, it is 30. Okay. So we are at 1369.2 divided by 30 is 45. We need 46 crafts a day. And out of a single kitchen, we are getting 35. So then this one only needs to be 10. So let's drop it back to... We'll keep it at 11.8. That'll be good. And then for the remainder... Why don't we have them make us some scrambled eggs? Per day, we're only going to need 2. Well, maybe 3. We'll have them make 3 scrambled eggs a day, because that's enough to keep us going. And everything past that, we're going to put them on flatbread. And I know that they can't make flatbread right now, but that's fine. But that way, when the flatbread does roll around, we don't have to worry about it so much. Now, it looks like we are completely out of buckets of water. So we're going to go ahead and grab these buckets and fill them. Because, thankfully, with the way we have this set up, we can do this from either location. Hey, kiddo. So we will fill these with water, and then I'll at least give them that. No, that doesn't go in there, psych. But I want to restructure a little bit to get them to do as much of this as we can for us. Because the less we have to do, the better off we are. And we are down to 8 buckets. That's not good. So let's grab some of those logs back out. Actually, I don't think we put the logs away. We didn't. So we're going to make 12 more buckets for them. Just 'cause. Especially since we don't have anybody filling buckets at the moment, so that's a little bit longer that we can ignore it. Forgot which village we were at there for a minute. Yeah, the goal is going to be to take people off of superfluous duties and get them to support what we need supported. One of the first things that we are going to do is we are going to disallow the crafting of scythes, so that the only scythes that are crafted, we craft, and that means that we don't have to worry about them getting their hands on a scythe when we're not paying attention, because we will have them all. So we're going to go into management again, and I know this part's a little bit boring, I'm sorry guys. We will try to get through it as quickly as we can. Extraction. So something else that I wanted to work on. We are in fall now, which is good for even amounts. So we need 696.6 firewood per day. So we're going to multiply that by 12. Okay, and then we're going to divide that by 20. I guess we didn't actually need to multiply that by 12. So we need 35 crafts of firewood per day. And I'm pretty sure that we are not getting that. But we are getting way more logs than we need. We are at 1,200 logs. So we are going to back this all the way off. And we're going to set our firewood to 35. And we'll put it at 36, just 35. We'll leave it at 36 in case we get some more people. And then we're going to make a couple of extra planks. We're only going to make 5 a day now, going forward. And we're only going to do 25 sticks a day going forward. And then we can pump the logs back up. I don't want them super high, though. Let's see, 40. So here we've got 6. And here we've got So we'll say 43. So 43 of this is going away, which means that we need at least 93. And that'll give us 50 a day, which is probably still more than we're going to use, but at least we won't keep hemorrhaging logs. And then I guess we can pump the sticks up a little bit more just to sell baskets. Alright, we're just going to have a lot of sticks. Okay, and then that's going to let us take this person off, Lodomir. So we are going to put Lodomir in the mines. And then in the well, we are going to put that gal that we just displaced. I think that's going to be the best way to handle that. Now, as far as our hunters go, what's our lowest hunting level? Okay, I really don't want to pull any of them out. Okay, let's clear this so that we actually have accurate numbers. The woodsheds are good now, okay. We can probably tear that woodshed down now, if we're not going to be using it. So let's, what do we actually have available then? Because we need producers. So how much ore are we pulling in? That's something else that we need to check. So here we've got... So we'll say 69 ore plus... Here we've got 31. So that's 100 ore, which means that we need to make 50 bars per day. Where's our production? Okay. And then we are going to turn off the scythes as well. Alright, now we need to go back through and figure out what we've got for additional people. Okay, the fold and the pigsty are the only ones that are manned. That's fine. I would like the goose house to be manned, but that's not the end of the world. Oh, right, they're out of stuff for rye. That's fine. I don't care about that. Services, we want to make sure that all of these are going. Tool stall, we're actually not going to sell tools anymore. That's not even going to be a thing. Actually, that's not entirely true. We will be selling simple bags. How much can he make in a day? He can make 19. So we need to go to the tool stall and go to simple bags and set this to 19. There's no worker, so we can't see anything. Fantastic. We're just going to crank this all the way up then and leave it be for now. Okay. Our builder's hut. Are we actually repairing? Yep, everything's repaired. That's good. Okay, so we need to figure out what we need for tools again so that we can revamp that. So our woodshed, we only have one working. I think we can actually, if we turn this down, I think the nobody working there thing will disappear. But we've needed to revamp this with all the shifting that we've had to do recently. So it's probably not a bad thing to take care of it now. The herbalist hut, we're actually going to... He's got a 3 in everything. We're going to take him off the herbalist hut. We're not actually using it. So we're just not going to bother. We have it in a pinch, and we have the herbs stockpiled, so it's not a big deal. But we're going to take him off of that, and we're not going to worry about the woodshed for a while. But with him having a 3 in that, we're actually going to send him over to the... Actually, we could send him here. Let's send him here. That was Roland, right? I think that was Roland. Okay, so with Roland there, that's 15 a day, and they make 19 a day. So that's going to be under for a little bit, but he's going to level up very quickly, and then he's going to be selling too much. So we're going to just let that ride. And that should have taken care of the herbalist shack. So if we leave and go back in again, herbalist shack is empty now. Perfect. And we'll just clear all this so that we don't have to look at the there's nobody assigned here bullshit. I would really like to assign somebody to making wines for us. That would be nice. And I would really like to assign somebody to make the glasses for, or the shit. Casimir is working the clay fields for us. These guys are still pulling in a whole crap ton of limestone. Are these both male? They are. So once our limestone gets caught up, we'll leave one with Casimira to get us more clay, and then we will send the other one elsewhere. So as far as this goes, for pickaxes, we've got 2 per at 52.95. So that's 105.9. Oh, that's not a pickaxe. And then in the mines, we've got 2 per. So we've got plus 2 times 68.81 plus 2 times 31.07. So we're looking at 305.66, and we have a durability of 600. So we need basically 0.51 per day. So in our second smithy here, 0.53 will do. So that'll keep them in pickaxes. Axes. We only have one place for that now, which is super nice. So we've got... Oh, and they're both male, so we never have to worry about them swapping out. Excellent. Okay, so we've got logs, which are 2 durability per, 93.67. Plus... Sticks don't take anything. Firewood takes 1 durability. So plus 36.59 plus planks take 1 durability. So that's another 5.58. Giving us a total of 229.51. And our axe has a durability of 500. So that's 0.46 axes per day. .53 it is. Okay, I'm not entirely sure who uses the hammer. Oh, these guys, duh. I don't know if the builder does or not. I'm not entirely sure if he uses a hammer. But let's go through the rest of this before. So we know that the hoe takes half a durability per, which means for every two fields, we're going to use an iron hoe each season. Well, 3 seasons a year. So right now we have 7 fields. So 7 times... Well, 7 times 50. That's not right. We're using 50 per field. So, in spring, we have 7 fields that are going to be used. So we have 7 times 50 plus. In summer, we have 2 fields that are going to be used. So that's 100. Plus, in fall, we have 3 fields, or 7 fields that are going to be used. So that's another 350. So we're looking at 800 just on the fields that we have right this moment per year of durability being used on a hoe. And our hoe has 600 durability. So that's 1.333 per year. Actually, there's a better... Well, I don't know if that's going to work. Divided by 12. So that's 0.12. The problem is we need a surplus in the initial stages for everybody to have one, or it's going to be awkward. So let's go ahead and just set this up because everybody should have one already. So we're just going to set this up for 0.12 per day and let it ride and see what happens. If we have to build a couple, we'll build a couple. It's not a huge deal. Smithy's sake. Other Smithy's sake. Alright, so the hoe is going to be 0.12. You know what, we'll leave it high, just in case, because we're going to be adding some here shortly anyway. So we'll leave it high. It's not going to be a huge deal. Now, as far as the fold goes, she is pulling in 15.76 times 2. So that's 31.52. And the shears have a durability of 300. So that's 0.1 divided by 12 is 0.009. Alright, 0.13 it is. That's alright, that'll keep us supplied too. Alright, and then the rest of it we can just pour in. I think that's all the iron. Iron. Yeah, because we're not letting them make the... Oh, shovels. Shovel. Alright, how much is she using out of the excavation shed? She's using 60.14. So... 60.14, and it is 500 divided by 500 is 0.12 divided by 12 is 0.01. So anything on the shovel is going to be worth it. So we will go to the smithy and we will bump the shovel 1. And then we will dump all of the rest of this into iron knives. I went too far. Yeah, that's like 10 times what we need, so we're just going to leave it at that. And then everything else is just going to go into iron knives. Oh, hammers. Well, let's crank this up and see what we're looking at. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. I'm assuming that... Let's do this so that they're all at the top this time. There we go. That is also 5. So all of these are 5. So we're going to take 0.53 plus 0.79 plus 0.53 plus 0.26 plus 0.13 plus 10.85 plus 0.13 times 5. And that gives us 66.1 divided by 600 divided by 12. So 0.01. So we're just going to bump that once as well. And then we will be able to tune the rest of that into knives. Since it's all the same amount, it shouldn't shift anything since we're using 100% right now. So on the iron hammer, we'll take this back. Maybe we'll leave it at 2, that way we can use it too. And then we'll put all of it into knives. So they're making 11 knives a day now. So that should add up quick. Now the real question is, so there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus 11 times 2 is 39. So they're making 100 bars, or 50 bars a day, and they're using 39 bars a day. So we're still going to come out with a surplus, even though we reduced it. And that's going to give us all of the returning manpower that we can throw into either the tavern or the fields. That's the idea here. Because as it is, everybody's still got work. There shouldn't be anybody in the list that's not a child. And there's not. So everybody's still got work. So what we're going to do is we are going to go about adventuring here. The first thing that we're going to do is build this hut over here. Where are the other farmers? I really want them to work on this field for us. I mean, we could do it ourselves, but I don't want to. I want to build. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build right now. Alright, so we are going to take some stone. I think it's only like 8. It shouldn't be a terrible lot. Oh, not limestone. Although we need to take care of the limestone here soon too. It's getting out of hand. Stone. Let's take 16 just in case. I think it's only 8, but we'll see. And then logs, we're going to take like 20. 20 is probably enough. And then we're going to take 100 straw, which should be plenty. That was a lovely hedge. Oh shit, I forgot to restart. That's what happened. Well, that might happen another time or two. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to get this shed built so that we can assign somebody to it. I forgot sticks. I always forget something. I brought way more logs than we needed, and I did not bring any sticks. Alright, how many sticks do we need total? 16. So we're going to grab everything that we need for that house, and 16 sticks. That's how we're going to handle this. Alright, so we need 38 logs. We need 108 stone. And the planks we'll have to come back for because we can't carry. And the 16 sticks, dumbass. I always forget something. Every single time. There we go. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to get any more building XP or tech points out of this because we are capped. So that's a downside to being capped. We are only doing this to try to increase the amount of money that we make. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I think our worst season for farming is going to wind up being spring. Because we're going to have to harvest all of the rye and then immediately plant flax. Other than that, I think we're going to be fine where we don't really have to, we can be pretty much hands off because we only do the 2 fields of cabbage in the summer. And the once those are done, which isn't a big deal for the people that are on them because they're our oldest farmers. But the other fields have plenty of time to get their fields prepared before the rye harvest comes along. That's why these are so far done, even though it's only halfway through. Because all they had to do when fall hit was plant. I don't know why you started getting stuck, Winnie. But it's annoying. Let's see if we have enough planks for this. Do we have 80 planks? We have plenty of planks. And the reason that we're adding fields is Alex had an idea that we could attempt to get our flax seeds, because they floated us through a little over half the year, that we could get our fields to the point where we could do flax seeds for the entire year and then use markets to sell off the excess. And I think that he might be onto something there, so we're going to give it a shot. But I don't want to give up our current infrastructure. So we're just going to tune it a little bit to basically run the bare minimum. And then anything excess we will use for additional food off of what we have, because we have people with decent levels now. But that's what we're trying to do here. So we're going to jet over to Gustovia and see if we can't find a couple of farmers. Because I also want to get some more people for the barn. That was something I forgot to check while we were in here. Is the pigsty. How much manure are they producing? So they're producing 264.5. And then if we go to our... Whoops. If I can click in the right spots. So let's go to our barn in farming. And how much fertilizer is being produced? So 66. So we're going to say this is minus 66.12 times 2. So they are only making 132 fertilizer. That's not enough. We're not getting enough fertilizer. We are going to have to buy more pigs. We don't have a choice. This is not going to be sustainable. Alright, so we are going to have to invest a little bit to get this to work. We should have enough fertilizer for this season, which is the important part. Because per year we're going to need 700, and 700 is 1400, and then we're also going to need 200 on top of that. So we need 1600 fertilizer per year. And at 264.5 divided by 2 times 12. No? That will work. As long as we can maintain that amount, that'll be fine. We're going to have to make some ourselves, but neither one of you tools. Because that's going to give us 1587 based on what we have right now. It just means that we're going to have to do some of it ourselves. And that's fine. I don't mind doing that. We got nothing else to do other than kill time while we wait for the seasons to change anyway, so... With all the questing done and whatnot, and there's no point in taking the side quests anymore. Not only do we already have the achievement for it, but there's no more tech points to be gained, so... And most of the rewards really aren't worth it. You're a vendor. I don't want... I'm not... It is so ingrained on me to go on sale runs now that I didn't even look at the people. 3 ladies. One of you's got to be good at farming. Nope, nope, and mediocre. However, you have good stats and other stuff. Bartering, harvesting, and manufacturing. So I thought that we had one home that's still missing a lady. We do. And he is a miner. Oh no, it's missing a dude! Son of a... That's unfortunate. Let's remember she's here. No, you know what? We're gonna take her. we're gonna take her.
How are you?
We're gonna put her in the overflow house for now. But her stats are too good to ignore. We can't leave her be. We can't leave her be. It's not a good idea. Oh my god, there's 2 more pregnant ladies. Stop having children, folks. We have sheep. Use some of their stomachs. Hey, Alex, what's going on, man? How's things? I'm trying to recruit to implement your idea. We got the house built for them and the, oh shit, I forgot to finish building the shed. That's alright. We'll get that handled when we get back to town. Where am I running to? Nope, yeah, I'm going the right way. We're good. So right now we're looking for a farming couple. And then we will see what we can do about a trading couple. Although I did just find a gal that we might use for that. You did it today in your game? Excellent. I don't want to cut off our other infrastructure because we are self-sufficient. And I would like to try to keep it that way. I do need to add more pigs if we get any more fields than what we currently have, though, than the 7 that we have. Because we only added 1 field so far. And I kind of want to increment that slowly as we get people for it. I don't want to just build a whole bunch of fields that are just going to sit there. Are you a farmer? No. Yes! We'll take you. So... there we go. So you're going into the new house. There's only 1 house you can go into. And then we're actually going to have you work in the barn, gal. Wait, which barn was that? That's what's going on. Okay. I don't know why, but it looks like barn 1 and barn 2 got swapped. Yeah, barn 1's over here. So she's currently working in barn 1. She's where I want her. We're fine there. Alright, and then we will come over here to the barn. And we're going to have her work on just fertilizer. Because the less we have to make, the better. Boop. Alright, let's see if we can find her a man. I don't know why I pointed east. I really wanted to go west. You already had 2 fields with flax. You built 4 more 16 by 16. Now you have to be really careful with the 16 by 16s. Because 1 person has problems handling it for all 3 stages. That's why we build in the 10 by 10s. Because 1 person can handle a 10 by 10 just fine. So just as a heads up on that, make sure that they're getting it completely done over the course of the year. Once their skill levels are quite a bit higher, they should be okay. But particularly in the early stages, they're not going to be able to handle it on their own. They're going to need help. Oh, there you go. That works too. Alright, what do? You don't do anything. We need a male farmer, and you didn't wait a full year to see the results. Fair enough. Well, and if you're still early in the game, it's not going to be a big deal if it doesn't work out. None of those are good options. Wait. We have 2 ladies living on their own right now. We've got this one that's a miner, so an excavator is welcome. And we've got this one that's a farmer, and this one that's whatever we would like her to be. I would really like to make her a trader, to be completely honest. But we could use an excavator. You're year 21? Jesus, dude. I didn't realize you were that far in. I already moved somebody to the tool stall and didn't realize I did so. Alright, well that is a problem. So now I need to look at her stats again. 3, 3, and 3. So she could do production or she can do excavation. So let's put her in production as the tavern keeper? No. We're going to put her in production in the workshop. And we're going to change the workshop over so we need to see how many clay that we're getting again, because I have already forgotten. 30. And it's 5 apiece, so that's going to give us 6 crafts daily of the wine bottles. Oh my, okay. So yeah, they're not quite going to be able to do all 6. That's alright. That's alright, she'll get better as she goes. Oh. The whole reason I checked that he's an excavator though. Nah. Pass. Although it would be nice to have another excavator or 2. We are more in dire need of production and farming. So we still need a male farmer and we need a male producer. Hey, Jan, what's going on? You know, it wasn't terrible. It's a long day at work, but I actually got quite a bit of exercise this morning. Apparently, we lost a truck chassis. And I had to walk the entire freaking yard trying to find it. I never did. It's well and truly lost. All three of you are female, aren't you? That is unfortunate, because one of them was a farmer. So that was an adventure. It took me like an hour and a half to check every single chassis we had. But, yeah. Well, we were under the impression that it just wasn't checked in. Because we had two that left the manufactory at the same time. And they were supposed to arrive on the same day, so it would make sense that they would arrive together since they came from the same place going to the same place. But only one was checked in. So we scrambled around looking for as best we could. I checked every single truck that we had, and I never did find it. Could not find its VIN number. So I have no earthly clue what happened. I don't know if it was damaged and they took it by a repair shop, or I don't know what happened. So that was an adventure. But other than that, it was a pretty good day. It was mostly data entry, but I got to jam out to some tunes and punch some keys, and that was that. Yeah, it was totally a Monday. I forgot to set my alarm last night, so I was on a very tight schedule when I woke up to get to work on time, but I made it. I was what I consider late. I was only 5 minutes early. So I wasn't technically late. I was early, but I am normally between 15 and 20 minutes early. So the fact that I was only 5 minutes early kind of had me in a panic. I wasn't sure I was going to make it. Thank God I didn't have to deal with somebody getting in the way. I do. I live in the U.S. None of you are farmers either. Or producers. This is unfortunate. The first 2 weeks at a new job's the hardest. That's fair. I'm really frustrated. The gal that they have training me was the gal that was taking care of it while they were in between people for the position. Oh, nice! My mother's father was from Stuttgart. Well, those are bandits. That is one of the easiest bandit encounters I've ever had. He said some nice things about it. He left during the bad times and came to the U.S. Alrighty, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Uh-huh. I was trying to change directions to throw off his aim, and I changed it like the worst time. So I was essentially motionless when he released. I'd have done better just to keep strafing. That headshot didn't kill him because I wasn't fully drawn. That's what was going on there. Ooh, pies. Those are worth money. Not that it matters. We don't really have anybody we can sell stuff to right now anyway. Another freaking coverlet. We're up to 3 of these things now. That's where Mercedes comes from? Awesome. I was so excited that we found stuff that we could sell on those bandits, and then remembered that we can't sell anything because we cleaned out the valley already. And now I'm sad. This is our last shot for a male farmer. First world problems. Yeah, there's nobody left with any money to take from. There've got to be some good hobos here. This is the biggest city in the game. Bernard. Ah! Both of the farm... So we found 3 level 3 farmers, and all of them were female. That's unfortunate. I would like to take him even though he's a 2, but we can do better. Oh no! No, we do have one more shot. We never checked Denica. Because we ran straight down. We hit Gustovia and then we did the loop, but we never actually hit Denica. So we can check them in the morning. Actually, we're gonna build a campfire out here. So that we can get time going. You know what, we have enough sticks back home. I'm not going to worry about... We'll just grab more sticks when we need them. But I don't want to be taking all night trying to get back home when we can use this to pass extra time. Also, it makes it easier to see. But I was more than willing to do it in the dark. We're just not under any kind of time constraint. In fact, we're kind of in the opposite. We are looking to waste time. So sleeping at night has become actually important to us now. Because we need those season changes to refresh the vendors, and we need the season changes to actually get more out of our fields. Right, this is Gustovia. We already checked these guys. I was just using Gustovia as an easy mark to get over the mountain. And then we can ride west to our second village. and then west to our home village, and then south to Denica to sea. Well, you ladies are doing well. I would like to try to get that field finished as well before the season turn over. I don't remember if we sheared the sheep yet or not this season. Just one lonely dude. Please be a farmer. Please. Ah! So much for that plan. Since we're up here, why don't we grab some of that clay so that we can make some extra wine to sell. So we should get just over 50. Which is enough for 10 bottles. Or we got 50 exactly. So that's a thing that happened. That is exactly 10 bottles. So we'll make the wine, and then we will head over and help them finish that field to make sure that it gets sowed. Sown. Sowed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which is more grammatically correct there. I think it's sown, but I'm not positive. Oh, right. Check the sheepies. Nope. We can grab their poop while we're here. This goose is confused. He never got off his nest. Well, at least we got a good amount of manure. I have no idea where my other scrambled eggs went. I usually carry 3, so I don't know what happened there. You'd think I would at least have the bowls. Oh, we don't have 100 left. We only have enough for like half the field. But it's better than nothing, I suppose. You know what? We're not going to take it right away. Oh, an extra pair of noble boots. We're going to leave it in there for them for the moment. I don't know how many cherries I actually need to bring, so I'm just going to grab them all. So we'll make this wine, and we'll see what we can do to help out on the fields. I'm worried that the other field might not be finished either. So we need 16 sticks because I forgot to finish that off. And then we can go see what we can do to help out. There should be, yep, some extra iron hose. Now if we check our fields, that's the part that I'm worried about. Yep, that one's not done. We're not going to be able to... Wait. Yeah, that one's not even a field yet. So we can at least make it a field and get it ready for flax season. Although I don't think we have enough... Oh, yeah! If we don't sell off what's left of the flaxseed, we will have enough to plant the extra field just fine. Yeah, this will work out. Alright, so we need 100 manure, or fertilizer rather. And then we've got our bag. And we have a hoe, so we should be fine. It's an awful quiet night for stream tonight. Alright, so this will be field number 7. Well, obviously it says field 7 right on it. So we have 7 fields now in an orchard. And we're going to slowly increase our amount of fields as long as we can handle working them. And see if we can't use that to make that extra passive income. I'm going to need to set up several more stalls for selling, though. Because right now we've got stalls that can barely handle the food that we're already producing. And we're not going to be able to handle the flax, crafted flax that we're going to get from this as well. Now, something I do want to do for the turn of the season is I want to try to get us some... about half of our flax gone through. I'm going to leave half of it for making hats for the big sale run. But I want to try to make a sale run on about half of what we've got because we have more than double what we normally have because we added the fields. But we still have flax seeds left over and it is fall. And we'll have some going into winter left over for sale. So I want to make sure that we don't accidentally bankrupt the entire village too early. Because if we can't sell off all of the seeds and we still have the goods from the flax, that's going to be a problem. So we are going to need some more vendors to handle this stuff eventually. But in the interim, we're going to have to be a little bit more strategic about how we sell stuff. Because we now know that we did it 2 seasons in a row and we're about to do it for a 3rd where we completely cleaned out the valley. So we need to be very careful about how we stagger what we sell so that we don't wind up with a surplus of stuff that we can't get rid of, and we don't wind up with a bunch of stuff that we can't sell for before it goes bad. That's the big reason that I've got the stalls right now selling food, because it will go bad, and the longer we wait, the less it's worth. Whereas when you sell it in the stalls, it's worth the full amount the whole time. So that's how we're playing that for not having food go bad on us, losing money due to rot, basically. And we did find out through math that we have exactly enough pigs for 7 fields. So we're going to have to add pigs as we add fields too. Hopefully they will breed for us. We'll see. I'm not super enthusiastic about that because they have not been forthcoming with the babies. I mean, we went 4.5 years. They bred 2, like the second season we had them, and then they didn't breed again for 4.5 years. And even then, we bought 2 more pigs before they actually bred, so... At least he's helping, finally. Man, having 2 people in the multiplayer update is gonna so break the economy. If I had another pair of player hands that could do this as quickly as I can... I mean, we're already to the point where we're struggling to be able to sell off our surplus. So if we had 2 people that were able to work this quickly, we'd be having problems. I wonder if they're going to rebalance anything. I mean, this is a major update. This is one of the most major updates they've had since the game's come fully out. Okay, did they finish that other field finally? No, they still haven't. Huh. I don't know if I want to go help them with that, or just start in on this one and leave the remainder. I totally put those back in instead of eating them. Fantastic. God, I keep forgetting to finish this. Yeah, something's wrong with the farmers. One of the farmers doesn't live out here, and I think that's why we're struggling with the fields on this side. So we're going to have to revisit that as well. But I'll worry about that during winter, when they can't really hurt anything. Okay, so let's clean up the mess that we've got so that we have stuff that we can sell. Oh, man. Because, yeah, like, that's a lot. No, I always try to go to the kitchen. So there's 31 additional iron knives. That's going to go a long way. And then we should have quite a bit of excess leather, yep. Oh, more than we can handle. I don't even think a weight potion's going to help with that much weight. We're going to actually need the horse for this. Oh, I don't know why I came in here. We didn't need to come in here. That is a crap ton of simple bags. Okay, and then we should be able to take out of our wool, we've got 114. So we're going to take 112 of it. And that's going to be 14, so we need 28 of our linen thread. 27 of our linen thread. This is going to give us 14 additional hats to sell. So we need to make 13 here. It should be 14, but we had one that we grabbed out of storage, so we're only doing 13.
How is life treating you?
And then we'll take half of our flax and make caps. So we are looking at... We still have 1,500 flaxseed. That's absurd. Holy crap, they're really pulling that in. Alright, so we're going to take linen. L. Half of that is going to be 223-ish. I don't think that's evenly divisible by 3. It is not. But 225 is. So we're going to take 2 more. So 150 linen fabric and then 75 thread should give us 75 hats. Or caps, rather. There we go. I took off without the stuff. I was thinking about what I needed to do and completely forgot to actually grab the stuff to do it. Alright, so we are going to grab some of that limestone and have a go at the last of the houses over here, and then start on the houses at the other side. So we know that it's 98 per house. So we should have enough for 4 more houses after this. I think we've got 1 here that still need... I think we have 2 here that need done. And then that should get us 3 out of the 4 over there as well. I could be wrong. There might be 3 left here. All these are done. Nope, there's 2 left. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, that's not a house. That's a business. Okay. Eventually, I would like to insulate the businesses as well, if only because it makes them degrade slower. But it is less important than getting our houses done. 1, because the higher their happiness, the more they produce, but also because it reduces our cost for firewood. And it also makes it so we have to repair them less often, but that's not really a problem. I guess with the businesses, it's really not either, now that we have the repair shed guy. Because Lord knows we have enough materials on hand to repair everything. Alright, we'll get as many of these done as we can before night falls. You know what? We're not going to worry about it. We're going to go to sleep now. Because we can just do them during winter. It's the only thing that we really have on the docket for winter is a sail run. There's nothing we need to do... Well, and a mine run. But we don't need to do anything with the fields. So... And on our sale run, we can look for people. Because we should have enough to hit all the villages again. So yeah, let's just go to sleep. And pass ourselves into winter. Did I ever insulate that house? No, I still need to insulate that house too. Although it is an overflow house, it really doesn't matter. Alright, no quest from the kid. No quest from the wife. We do need to get the kid a toy. Alright, we only have one wolf left after this. Well, he's already at 33%, and he's only 5. We are well on our way. So yeah, he's at 33%, and he's less than a third of the way to his next, to being full grown. So, we're in great shape. So what I think we'll do is we will, upgrade these houses over here. And then we will start the sail run in Gastovia and run around the long way. I think that's going to be the good way to do it. So we've got some more leather that we can do and some more iron bars that we can do as well while we're at it. And more of those are just going to come in while we're out doing stuff, so... Limestone. Take 98. We're missing a house down here. Maybe that's what's going on with the farms. We're missing a house for them. So we should have 4 houses and we only have 3. So I think that's why some of the farmers are doing weird stuff. So this is officially all of our houses now, with the exception of the overflow house, which isn't a real house. It's an overflow house, that are all insulated. That puts us in a really great spot. Now we are going to stockpile a little bit extra because we are going to need a couple more houses. But we are just about ready to turn off limestone and turn it all into clay. Yeah, we are a house short over here. I don't think it's going to fit here. I think we're going to have to put it on the other side. Should still be close enough. If we put it like over here, they're still not going to have to walk that far. So we could put it next to this one and then yet another one for this field. I think we can make that work. But that explains why they're walking so far. Alright, so we're going to grab some more of the iron. Oh, no, that's way too much. I'm going to grab 8 of it. We'll grab the leather while we're at it. And 4 sticks. Nope. Thought I was going to jump right through the doorway, and I was off by just a smidge. Alright, so we're going to load up and see what we can get for money. So we know that we're taking all of the caps. We know that we are taking... Well, let's take the copper arrows. Bonus shit. Feathers we can probably take. We'll see where we're at. Weight-wise, that can go. Those are going for sure. That can go. That can go. Gone. I'll just leave that. Those can go. I don't remember if we turned off selling wicker baskets or not. I need to check before I go and take all of those. Oh, we have some wine bottles. How exciting. The iron knives. I knew we forgot something. Okay, so if we check... I want to see what we're selling in the resource cellar. Okay, so they are selling those, but they're selling 12 at a time, so we'll leave those be for now. The wooden vials, we can definitely take some. Okay, so let's take some sticks and make some extra, because we have a crap ton of sticks. So let's take, like, I don't know, half, and make some baskets out of them. And then we'll fill up the rest of our weight with vials. Close enough. All right. Ah, shit. I forgot the flax seeds. I was going to save back enough for additional fields, but only a couple. And we have a lot more than that in flax seeds. So we have 1,500. We know we need at least 700. So let's take them all. And we'll leave behind 825. That gives us enough for an extra field if we can get it out before spring rolls around. I doubt it, but you never know. And then we can start in Gustovia, see if we can find any new people, and start with the selling. Because this is going to be nuts. Yet again. So what are we starting at right now? We're at 68, okay. 682,769 and a half. We're almost to 700 already, and we haven't even started the sale run. You should be close to 1 million coins, Alex. Kicking around for 21 years. So I know you weren't min-maxing, you were just playing to have a good time, but you ought to be pretty high up there. Ah, it's not going to let us see from horseback. Sometimes it lets you see it for just a second or two, but normally you have to get off the horse to see their stats. So let's go for the hats first, because I think they're our most expensive item on us. She has 130 left, which is not enough for a cap. Or a knife. How about simple bags? Oh, mead bottle. Simple bags are 40. That's not going to work. I'll get one of those and one of those.
Help you. Goodbye.
Alright, we're going to have to get off really close to him because we are definitely overburdened. He is not a farmer, nor a producer.
How are you? Whatever you need, I've got it.
Alright. Sell off some more hats. Do you have enough for caps? You do not. Do you have enough for noble boots? You do not. Simple bags. Well, let's do simple shoes first.
Here. Goodbye.
Hail, only the best products here.
Alright, last hat. And then we can clear off some knives. And then... for a capelet's too much. Could sell a cat. No, we can't. Sell these then. Okay, she's only got 5 left.
And
Alright, is that all the vendors here? I think that's all the vendors here. I think it's just the 3. Did that at least get us down? No, we're still at 250. Just drinking the horse bath water's all. Chicken lady! Chicken lady, come back!
hello there. Only the best
That was
products here.
creepy. Her head was inside the horse's neck. I don't like it.
Have a good day.
Let me show you my way.
Wow, he did not have that much money, did he?
How do you do? Farewell.
I wish they would give the vendors more money as you progress. Because they have a crap ton of money when you're first starting out. You're like, there's no way I'll ever be able to clean all these vendors out. And then the further you get, the more this happens. Oh man, if we can make 10,000 more, we'll be at 700,000. We'll easily hit 700,000. I'm just hoping that we hit it before we run out of time.
Hello. Best goods in the valley.
She only has 26 left. So let's offload some of this weight.
Have a good day.
Hello there. Only the best products here.
Okay, he's got 130 left. Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's the gross sound that the sheep make. Sounds like they're vomiting when the bang. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Look at all them villagers.
How can I help? Only the best products here.
I just realized I forgot to check for villagers at the last 2 villages. That's not good.
Help you. See you soon.
Well, we can at least check this one. I think that's a lady. Yes. And nothing. We only need 5,000 more. We got 3 minutes to do it. Hopefully we can get to Tukti and make 5,000. I don't know that they're going to have 5,000 in their village. I think we'll be lucky if we get 3. Well, they've got the donkey and the hunter. Well, the hunter's in town. That's weird, but I'll take it. No, 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 talk to me. Oh, you asshole.
Greetings.
Gotcha.
Let me show you my wares. It was nice seeing you.
Alright, because Donkey Lady hangs out right here, so that's not really a problem. Please have a bunch of money.
Let me.
You only have 1,000. Oh, we still need 3,000.
What do you do? It was nice.
Alright, we're gonna go for one more village. And hope that we can hit it. Ah, I forgot to look at people. Nope. Complete waste of time. Oh, their windmill doesn't turn either. Now I don't feel so bad about ours. It's neat looking, but I wish that it spun.
How have you? Let me show you my wares.
Okay, he's only got 23 left. That makes that easy.
Farewell.
Trade is in my nature.
She only has 24 left. Okay. And we did it. We broke 700 grand.
Farewell.
Right at 8 o'clock on the nose.
Hello there. Whatever you need.
I would love to finish this sale run tonight. The problem is I need to get to bed. Because 4 o'clock is early.
Have a good day.
So we are unfortunately going to have to pause our sale run here. But we did hit 700,000, which is exciting. That's another 50 grand up from last episode. So we are maintaining that 50 grand an episode. So we still need to hit Lesnica, Denica, Jezrika, and Hornica. But looking at the amount of stuff that we still have left, we might actually be able to do it. So we still have a lot of simple bags. We still have a lot of wooden vials. We still have a lot of flaxseed. We haven't even touched the flaxseed. We still have all the iron knives. And the capelet and other stuff. We have a handful of caps left. So we're in good shape to actually clear out the valley. But we will have to finish the sale run Wednesday. And see how much further we can get done. And we will continue to look for people and see what we can do to implement Alex's idea to increase the amount of our fields. We did add a field. We got the house built. We got the stall built. We got all of the houses fully fully insulated now, which is awesome. But yeah, we will pick it back up on Wednesday. So if you guys learned anything useful today, or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, guys, and we will catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.